They say the Lord answers prayers in the night. Maybe I'm the one that's supposed to take you there. I ain't gonna lie, at night laying in the dark, sometimes I wonder why God let it fall.
What's going on? What is going on, people? All right, we're here live, and we talking memes today. We talking memes. Shill me your meme. We up and live on the X page. I like that. We got our X page. What's going on? My name is Chris Carter with Crypto Secret X, the place we talk about crypto. And today we're going to be talking about memes, man. And we're going to get into it. And we know the process. You know how you got to do before we get started. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It helps the channel grow. It helps the algorithm grow, y'all. But today we are going to be talking about memes. We're going to look at TED. A lot of changes, man. A lot of changes coming. Shout out. We're going to look at a couple of other memes that I have been dropping on the screen talking about. So I want to share those with them. But again, before we get into it, I gotta hit it. Got to pay the bills. So we'll be back right after these messages.
Make sure you hit that subscribe and hit that bell notification as it helps the algorithm grow. And if you want to follow me on any other platforms, you can follow me by typing in Crypto Secret X. Now, let's talk crypto.
So today we are talking memes, and I want to thank everybody for joining me on the X Spaces. I'm pumped, man. We finally got back on there. Now, I mean, we was off for a while, man. I know that page has really been growing. It's out there, man. It's growing, and linked up with some great communities. So I'm going to get on the deck screener. I'm going to pull up a series of memes that I have, and we got some stuff coming, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, we got some stuff coming. But there are a few things I definitely want to talk about today. And I want to bring up, I'm going to look at our memes, but I'm going to talk about Bar. I've been in their community quite a bit. I've been sitting in the community. I did a review video. Shout out to Bar, man. Y'all smashed it up. Thank y'all for all the comments. Y'all, man, y'all heavy over there. Really tight community. And I'm going to pull them up. But we're going to pull up our memes. I had a cartel of memes, which I've also released on my own. And everybody know memes aren't any joke. And so we're looking at TED. We've had a little bit of sell, a little bit of buy, sitting at 83, 31K liquidity, 12, 14 sales. So TED is there, but TED is he's holding. But you know, it's been a battle with you know, the memes and keeping that thing tight. But TED, and also I got another one of our members is this linking in and buying up Rodman, and he's making some moves right there. Again, if he wants to tell you who he is, he's going to tell you that. But he is a guy that's holding, and he has some very good plans for Rodman. And so definitely want to do that. But I got to give a shout out to the Bar community. Man, y'all aren't no joke. And when I talk about, oh, and I got to give a shout out to the Mad Alfred E. Newman crew. All right. And so those guys, both of them have been real good community-wise. But I'm going to pull up Bar first, and then I'm going to get to the Mad Alfred E. Newman. But let's go ahead and look at the gold standard on ETH. And y'all know I'm not an ETH person. But they've had a sell-off. They've had a sell-off right now. The coin is sitting in, I'll share that with you. It's sitting at $4.80. Yep, y'all heard me correct. Bar is sitting at $4.80. The high on Bar was $36, but today it's sitting at $4.80. They have had some sales. You can go here, type, and you can put in sales, and you can see where they had a few sales here that people have, you know, sell. They got 2,985 followers. Again, the total number of tokens is 999,000. They do have a burn. That they burn the tokens there quite a bit. But, you know, a lot of things in the market have kind of been down a little bit. And nobody can really say it hasn't, but a lot of things have been down in the market. We can go to the Twitter page, and this is what I like about the Bar community. If anybody's in the Bar, y'all holler at me. But let me see. Let me get in on this here, and then I'll come back in. I'm gonna show y'all the Bar. Let's see. The bar. Let's get started. All right. I'm going to show these guys right here. That's Doodle there. But let's go ahead and look at the bar. Let's look at the bar community. They're hitting it, man. They're hitting it. And so, hold on, let me go back to this real quick and let's type it in this way. That's what we'll do. Boom, the bar. One thing about the bar, they do have a lot of spaces there. They do have a lot of spaces in the bar. You can see it right here. 3,000 holders. But the spaces that they have are really good. Like I was in one last night. I think they had like over 600 people in there. So I mean, it is the amount of support that the meme coin has is amazing. Is amazing. And of course, you're gonna have sales because here's the thing: when you bought the bar, a lot of people bought the bar at 19 cents. That's crazy. It went up to $36. Whoa, $36. And so it is a gold standard. It's there. They talk about it. Again, they reposted the video. 6,200 views, interaction been retweeted 57 times. They are an engaging community. I sit in on their excuse me, I sit in on their spaces, and I mean they are in depth. Like sometimes those things can go 4 or 5 hours. But they're really engaged. I encourage you to look, get a chance to know them a little bit. Excuse me, God, I feel like something in my throat. But right now they've had a little bit of sale. Excuse me. Good night. I feel like I got something in my throat here. Hold on here, just 1 second. Hold on. Okay. Woo, man. I feel like someone like trapped, man. But Telegram group is real active. They have locked a lot of their liquidity up in the lockers. They locked up some of the liquidity for 258 days, years, 258 years. So that's like that's like a lifetime. If we're living in that amount of time, then who knows? But it is sitting at $4.80. Last time I looked at it, it was sitting at $6. And so if you're trying to get in on a bar, good entry point right here. You do have to get ETH. You do have to use a MetaMask wallet to get on board here. To get it, it is on ETH. It is not on Solana. And so you do have to get ETH there. But that's bar to gold standard. And here's the thing with them. Let me go to the website. Let me show you what I'm talking about when we get here. All right. Let's see. Let's pull it up. Boom, boom, boom. 999,999. The circulating supply is 922,299. They have a deflationary bond curve and 20-minute rolling buy up and burn deflation. Dead address on launch, sustained deflation, reflective demand. Okay. Excuse me just 1 second here. I don't want to be coughing in the mic there. They sniped all of the they sniped it, so a lot of people can snipe it. And that's one of the things that's on this thing is that when you snipe your coin, it allows you for people not to get those bots and things on it that kind of take up your coin and be owning like 30 and 40% and then selling it on you. You're trying to get the thing to grow. But they're on Dex Screen, they're on Dex Tools, and they are on Coin Market Cap. So they are on Coin Market Cap. You look at their community, the trade history, their top traders. You can look here. Let's see here. But they are on Coin Market Cap. And so they've it's a coin right now that it's sitting at $4.61. Now, some people may be waiting for it to retrace a little bit more. I think when it does, I think it's a great time to get in because I think meme coins can really be controlled by the sector of your organization. So you can look up when they burn another a couple of hundred thousands or whatever, this price could shoot up even more. So they have the ability to move their coin up and move it into well into 100. So you could probably get in on a great price here. Just kind of looking at it. But this is the bar meme coin, the gold standard. They only have 999,299 tokens in supply. The high of this coin was $36. And it is deflationary. And so they are constantly burning. They have X on the X page, they have spaces. It is probably like about 600 or 700 people in their spaces. And so they have a lot of people supporting this coin. So it's a really good community. Of course, you got, your different folks, like I always said, but that's the bar. Wanted to hit them up, talk about them a little bit, because they have really, welcomed me in, shown a lot of love, and they just been smashing it up, man. They show up. They show up. And so shouts out to the bar community from the X, man. Appreciate you guys. All right. Now I'm going to jump over to the Mad Alfred E. Newman token. Let's check out Mad. And these memes, one thing I like about it, I like their communities, because their communities show mad support. Here's the thing with Mad. I'm gonna show you Mad. Mad Alfred E. Newman. This is their chart. Here had a little bit of a sell here, and then it kind of bounced back, and then it kind of go, but it's sitting at 377.58 liquidity. Was here, had a nice run up, went up to maybe about 0.006, and so they had some sell, but it's probably a few people taking profit on the Mad Alfred E. Newman. Excuse me. I'm going to go to the X page. Active, Mad Alfred E. Newman. They have quite a few things on there. So they got a few people on there. They also got a few, cartoons there, like skits, kind of like you see with Mad Newman. So they're starting to put little funds behind this thing, and they're starting to really drop things in the mix here for Mad Alfred E. Newman. Again, they are also burning. They burned 20 million. I checked it out, so they are burning. Now I talked with them, and what they're trying to do, they're trying to burn their tokens down to around 77 million. Okay, so they're sitting like 989 million, and they're going to burn it down like 78 million. So that's another token that could run up like crazy. So you got a good chance to get in now. I've been buying it. They're pretty much they've been named in the top 8 worldwide trending lists by Discover the Next Hidden Gem. We are the future. And they got Mad Alfred E. Newman ranked number 7. Again, they're in China. They're also in Spanish. Let's see here, and they got quite a few things. So they had a couple of skits here, but their goal, they're trying to become like Brett, and they want to be sitting at the table with Brett and Andy and all those things. So that's their goal. But they want to own their token. That's one of the things when I talk with them, they want to own their entire supply as much as they can, because they believe they can move it when they own the entire supply. So they're really pushing to try to own their supply. So what you probably see is every time somebody sells, they try to buy it up. And so when they're buying it up, of course, people are making money. So they're probably selling it on the run-ups. And so the thing about that is with Mad is, like, I think once they get to where they're owning like a ton of their supply, then they told me they're going to try to burn. You're talking about roughly 920 some million tokens that they're looking to burn. So you burn that much, you could really make a nice supply on Mad Alfred E. Newman on Solana. So they're on Solana. That's them right there. They've hit a new all-time high. They was up at 657 was their all-time high. And they had some retracement. Probably some other people kind of sold there. So Two good memes, man. That's really doing some good things. Again, both of them had some retracements, and again, that's normal in the meme world. A lot of times, people really don't understand when it comes to the meme world. The meme world is not like a. It's not. It's not a. It's not a. It doesn't have a utility. So the way the meme works is based upon the community and whether the community, sells or holds. Sometimes I found out, and this just be doing more research. Sometimes you'll have some sales to add a little like air pocket room so people can buy because people don't want to buy a meme coin when it hits like $200 or $150. They're just not gonna do that. So they try to sell to bring it down a little bit. And so people they can open it up where other people can come in and get in. And so it's based upon the community and how well the community stays intact. If you got a strong community, your community is intact, and people understand how to take profit, how to make money, you're gonna be great. It's only when you got jokers in your community that don't understand and they just yank out 75 million or something. They killed it. So there's a process, and that's what you got to understand. Memes are community driven. Memes are based upon the people, your top holders, how long they hold, how much they hold, when they sell. It's all based upon that. I don't care what you're looking at. Just kind of evaluate every meme and you'll see that. And so here's my thing. But if I look at a meme and it's been holding like for about 2 months, 3 months, and I'm seeing it where it's been kind of steady right there, then you got some really good holders there. You got some good people with good convictions. And if you got a person with good convictions, you got a chance to make some money there. It's only when you see it where the people don't have no convictions on the meme, then they just sell it, or they just getting in to get the quick dollar. That's when you see it go up and back down. And I think some of the platforms have been trying to adjust that. I like what some of the other ones are doing. I'm not going to get into detail on that. I don't want to do that, but I will say, all right, we got another request. It looks like Tuger, Tuger. Is that on Solana or is that on ETH? Which one are we looking at? But shout out to Mad Alfred E. Newman. I do own some Mad Alfred E. Newman. You guys have also been really good. Welcome me in your community, smashing up videos, smashing up likes. Shout out to the Mad Alfred E. Newman crew. All right, NPC Solana meme. So is Tugger on Solana? That's what I'm looking at Tugger right now. So let's get into Tugger. Tuger. Let's see what we got on Tugger. I hope I'm saying that correctly. It looks like Tiger Woods. Is that a Tiger Woods coin? It looks like a Tiger Woods. So let's pull it up, man. Let's check it out. Oh man, 37. Okay, all right. Don't know much about this community. I got to get into the community. I got to see what they're talking about. And that's one of the things I definitely will tell you. Once I get into community, but let's pull it up, man. Let's talk about it. Let's see what we're looking at with Tiger. Let's see. Is this the coin you're talking about right here? Let's see what we're talking about. TUGR. Is this, if this is it, give me a yes, and I will go into it. Let's check it out because I am looking for those good projects in which we can definitely get on. So is that it? Let's see. If this is it, let's see here. Hold on here. If this is the coin we're talking about, Tiger Woods, the golf thing, it's in the 37K. They got 667 holders, liquidity 3. Let's see what it run up to. Let's see. How long has it been out? 3 months. Wow. So it's probably seen some heydays there. So what I'm probably thinking here, because you got some holders. Let's see. The top holder holds 32 million. Let me see what we got. Okay, so he only sold 3 months, and he only sold $67. So you got some good holders here. Let me see. Look at the other one. Let's look at y'all sales here real fast and let's see what we got. All right. Sales. 3 hours, 4. Okay, you had a few sales. 4 million. They've sold it for 4. Let's check out the buys. It's been around for 3 months here. Y'all gonna have to dig. Y'all gonna have to dig. Pretty hard on it. I think it's something that I don't know how many people in the community still left. 3 months. Sometimes they kind of, I'll be honest. If you're the dev, a lot of times people kind of jet off after 3 months. Man, they start going to finding something else. Here's the thing, man, and I will tell y'all about memes and a lot of people, man, they don't understand this, but when it comes to memes, unless you attack a lot of the liquidity in there first, after about that second month, usually what happens is everybody that was in it halfway or just committed to make a few dollars and get out, they're usually gone because after a while, memes kind of go like this, then they kind of start tapering off a little bit. Like they just kind of take a dip. And then what happens is people who are really DJing, like real DJing, man, they want something happening now. And they want it here's the thing. If I ain't making no money in, I'm out of it. I'm moving on to the next. That's how they look at it. And so developers, and if a developer is real DJing, they do the same thing. But if you have people that's kind of passionate about a project, you're gonna have to go through the spike up with everybody with you, then the complete sell off, and then you got to dig to try to fight for your bags. You got to dig, and then if you can hold on, you can keep investing because you're gonna have to wind up investing your money in it to keep it afloat, and then you can kind of start progressing and moving forward. It's a tough process, because people want the next. It's like this: people want the next hottest project. I'm just telling you. So you have to focus more on the size of the community and getting people to understand that. And then I would advise anybody that's doing a meme is to start training your group on how to take profit, like really. And if you can buy most of it, buy it all, and that'll help you out. But I mean, it's been around for 3 months. It's gonna always have liquidity locked up. Because it's 14 liquidity right now. And so I think it's just something that, y'all just got to get in there and fight. Let me check out your X page here and see how that's going. You got 197 followers. Okay. Let's see. My apologies, folks. Made the last post was trying to sink it. Tricky putt. Okay. All right. Y'all got some videos up there. Okay. So let me see when last time y'all posted. July 31st. July 31st, 6 hours. Okay. So y'all gonna have to do some more posting, man. Yeah. At that liquidity and at that market cap, you're gonna have to really, really dig. You're gonna have to really hold some spaces. Let me come in and sit and talk to your spaces. And that's just basically what you're gonna have to do to get it, because I mean it's gonna be a process now. Let's go. I'm gonna check your X page. You got 57 online. Let me open up you in Telegram and see what you got going on there. Let's see. Maybe I'm the one that's gonna take you there. How we looking in Telegram? You got Telegram open 509. I can join the group. Website, how it all. You can type in. I'm gonna just type a little thing to say hello. Let's see here. Let me see. I see we got other people from my live coming in here too. Let me see. See what we got. Okay, Mad Alfred E. Newman jumped over there. See y'all in there. Okay, you got your website, Twitter, deck screener. Yeah, it's just gonna be a dig for y'all, man. It's gonna be a dig. You got everything in there. You just gonna have to dig, man. You're gonna have to really battle back, and that's just the bottom line. Be honest with you, but hey, y'all ran up for a while, man. Y'all was up there. Let me see. What was y'all highest? What was the highest mark? Somebody tell me what's the highest y'all market cap got to? I'm talking about this tiger right here. Tuger. It says Tuger. What was your highest market cap? Meme with graffiti dope. Okay. All right, but you just got to work on it, man. I'm a kind of jump on to the next one here. All right, so we got NPC Solana meme. Let's look that one up. Let's see what we're looking at. NPC Solana meme. Hey, I want to give a shout out to everybody that's joined me on Spaces over there. We looked at the gold standard bar. We just looked at Tugger. We had pulled up Ted, and Ted is hanging on, man. I think the biggest thing, with Ted, again, been out 2 months, is just getting people back into the community. But like I said, man, people look for that next new shiny thing, man. I'm telling you, running memes ain't no joke, y'all. No joke. No joke. I tell you that. But let's go into, am I saying that right? NPC Solana meme. NPC Solana meme. Let's see what I got. Okay, I got non-player character. Is that what we're looking at? Let me see. I'm gonna pull it up. NPC. Let's see what we got. I'm gonna pull this up here real fast. Let's look at it. Let's check it. Let's check it out. Let's see what we got. All right, share NPC. There we go. All right, where we at? If this is it, 206 market cap. How long has it been out? 4 months. Okay, so this has been out. 2,296 holders. Let's see here. Top holders. You have 200 million. It's 84% of it is on Radium. 18.5 billion. You got 1, 2. Let me see here real quick. Got a lot of buys here. 4 months ago, this person, they bought. So this got to be a developer wallet. So they've been holding for 4 months here at 3,217. They've been holding. Let's see here. Let's look at the next one. They sold about $6,000 3 months ago. 44 sold. So they made a pretty good profit there. Yeah, that ain't bad. Let's check the next one here. Let's see what we got. The same one. 44.5 sold. All right. Let's see what we got on this one here. Okay, so that just transferred there. So I mean, again, they're probably still trying to battle. Somebody made 44 souls, so they got some good money. You see how it's it did run up pretty high, but it's been out for 4 months? Let me see. Yeah, 4 months and almost 5 months. So, it's let's check y'all Twitter page out and let's see what y'all have on the Twitter page. March 17th. Man, y'all got to post more, bro. Yeah, y'all gonna have to post more. See, here's the thing. When it goes down, you got to post something, man. Like right here, like if I came to it and I saw it and I said, oh damn, March 17th. And see, March, April, May, June, July, that's 4 months. So they haven't posted anything in 4 months. If I'm looking at the right one now, if I ain't looking at the right one, but that's the only thing that kind of messes this one up. There's no post. So it's kind of like, the holder still has some money in there. They're holding, and they kind of just, they've taken their profit and they're kind of just waiting um, on something to run up or something to spike. Here. Let's check out. Let me look at the liquidity in this real fast. All right, let's see. The liquidity 348K. Yeah. So it's but 709 volume, 23 sales, 46 buys. So, NPC non-player character. I'm not sure. Is this a CTO? Is it a CTO? I'm not sure if it's a CTO. Any of that. Okay, but we're gonna move on. Dorky on ETH. Let's check it out. Dorky on ETH. DOR. Is that DORKY? Let's check it out. Let's see what we got. DORKY. Dorky on ETH. Let's check it out. What we got? Dorky. Dark Lord. 1.4 million. All right. Let's see what we got here. 41K. FDV. 37,000 volume. So let's check out our holders here. All right. We got one holder. On ETH, it is 1 million. So it's 1.46 on Uniswap. Everything else is in a wallet somebody's holding. Okay, so the first wallet we're going to check, a lot of buys. Got to be a dev wallet. A lot of buys, and they've been buying here for the last month. This coin has only been out for 2 months. So it's been out for 2 months, but we got a lot of buys here by this wallet. Let's check out 840 holders. Let's check out the next one. Okay, still a lot of buys, Let's check out the third one, see where we at. Boom, a lot of buys there. All right, let's see here. Let's see what we got here. A lot of buys here. Let's see, let's go on down here a little further. A lot of buys here. Matter of fact, let's go over here real fast and let's see where we at. Let's take the maker off. All right, when it comes to sales, total 25 minutes ago, we had, it's like people taking small profits. It's not a lot. Like, let me see. I'm looking for a big, huge sale. Like, $15,000, something like that. I see 488. So what I see is in this meme coin, number one, they got 259. They know how to take profit. Number one, they do know how to take profit. It is sitting at a $1.4 million market cap. Let's check the Twitter page out and see what we got here now. We go on the Twitter page, Dark Lord on ETH. All right. 905 followers. Let's see here when last time they post. August the 4th, 1 hour. So they do post good art. So they're working this meme. They're trying to, keep this thing rolling. Let me see what its all-time high is. So this developer or this community, now, I would advise them to hold more spaces. And the reason I'm being hold more spaces, because that's what I've been doing here now, jumping into spaces and talking to communities. And when I find good communities, I don't mind. And I'm not the YouTuber that's coming out trying to charge you to do a dedicated video. A lot of people do that. They say, man, you pay me $1,500, I'll do a dedicated video. But if I get in a community and the community is solid, and those spaces like bar, it's like tons of people in there talking and they sit there for hours and listen. That's a good community. I think those are videos you have to do dedicated videos on, because what I'm bringing you is a dedicated community. They show up every day. I'm telling you, the bar, they show up every day. And I'm talking about probably right now, they probably got something going on right now. But from what I'm seeing right now, man, y'all don't look too bad. Of course, you're going to have some sales, man. Because, and then I'm looking at y'all chart. Y'all been around for 2 months, which is good. A lot of memes don't make it that long. A lot of memes don't even make 15 days. much less 2 months. So, y'all had a pretty good run up here. Again, I don't know what y'all all-time high, but if your dev can hold some more spaces, and then some of y'all start holding spaces and talking about Dark Lord, it could probably do some things. I know a lot of people, when it comes to buying ETH, the only problem I think with ETH is people don't like the gas fees. So I don't know if you can buy through Base with y'all, but right now it says on ETH. So I'm thinking you got to go MetaMask, Uniswap, ETH, and then I don't know. I think the transaction depends on what the transaction is. It could go a lot higher, but I don't know. Let me see. Y'all have a burn in there? Are y'all burning tokens? Let's see here. Dark Lord. They put some time into their website too. Let's look at their website and let's see what we're looking at. All right, share. So this is the website here. They put some work into their website. No hidden fees. Load MetaMask. Yep, that's what I was thinking. That MetaMask. So, I guess probably the only thing that will stop y'all is just people don't want to pay the Ethereum gas fees. That's it. But right now it looks like a project that people are working on now. Add them spaces in there where people can come and talk to you, and y'all have them live spaces. Y'all probably can get back to that $3-4 million market cap real easy. Just depends on your community. But right now y'all got about 800 holders, so that's not bad. All right, it went dorky. We looked at that. Let's see. Wojak AI on Solana. Man, I think there's 1,000 Wojaks out. Like that name is like. But let me see what this one is. Wojak. So we got Wojak on AI. Okay, and that's on Sol. Okay, so let's check out Wojak on AI. What's the ticker symbol? Ticker symbol is that Wojak? JAK? Let me see here. Because it's not pulling up for me. I'm looking at it now. I don't see it. I see time. You know what? I left the O out. My bad. Let me see now if I can get it to pull up. There we go. WJAI. Is this it? So, Wojak, 21K. Yeah, I know about when you get in this stage right here, man. This is what you call a fight. If you're the dev, you're in for a fight. Let's see how you've been posting. 10 hours. August the 2nd. You got some pictures out. You got some pictures. You're fighting for your bag. Let's see. Let me look at how long have you been out? 14 days. Man, that's tough. 14 days and down to 21K. 14 days. That's kind of like, let me show you something right here. If you go to sales, right, and you look at 14 days, 3 hours, let's go back to 14 days. And this is all your sales. You're going to go, and I'm going to scroll all the way down to the bottom. Okay. All right. So 14 days, you had a $500 sale. This person had 4 million and they sold all 4 million. Right. And here's the thing about it. When they sold their 4 million, and people don't know this, man, but you can. So they sold their 4 million, right? And they sold it 14 days and 19 hours. The coin was out 14 days and 19 hours. So as soon as it went live, this person, was selling. They were just dropping it. All right. So now let's look at another one. All these are 14-day sales. So you had 581, 242. These are like little bot sales. 126. They had 984. They sold 14 days. Some of these are like bots. Another one, 14 days, they sold 396. 14 days, they sold 369. So they were kind of taking profit as they went. And so I don't know how it was launched, but you're gonna have to and then look at the top wallets, the 258 right here. All right. They bought 900 4 days ago, they bought $998. Okay. Let's look at the next one here. Second wallet, they've been buying for 5 days, small amounts. Okay. Let's see here. But you don't see what I'm saying? Like a lot of these people have been buying like their top holders have been buying like 4 days. So this would either be a CTO, a community takeover. Am I right? I'm wrong about this? Is it a CTO? It's a community takeover. Bojack on AI, Twisted Mental Game Concept, launch Q4. Okay, so it's been out. It's been out, but this one says it's been out 14 days. Is this the right one? So you say it is a community takeover. So the only thing with the community takeovers, you kind of see how people have been investing, and so this is going to be more people going to sit back and watch it. They're not going to heap a lot of money into it. You're going to probably have to get on Spaces. And the second thing, everybody, like one of the things I notice, people like when they hear any kind of negative backlash on a coin, they get nervous about it. Not saying the CTO couldn't go, but it's just how much control does the CTO actually have on the coin, or does the developer that's gone still have a significant amount of it? If he does, he still has strong control over it. So that's the only thing about a CTO. I tend to stay away from CTOs, but some people but they have benefits, some people. But y'all really, I don't see any spaces here on y'all page. Y'all need to be holding some spaces here and talking about it. Let me see. And that was one of the things. And I'm telling you, if I come in your space group and I hear, over and over people talking about Wojak AI in the community there, and you got like 200 or 300 people or even 100 people like dedicatedly listening to you, then I'm like, yo, this is a good community. This is where I need to kind of like stop and listen, because they have a community. But if I don't see the spaces and I don't see people actually talking, then I'm kind of like, I'm not sure if they have many people talking. So you're going to have to get involved. You're going to have to get in spaces, talk about your coin, and just push it. But I kind of see where this is a CTO right here. All right. Let's see what else we got. Dopa. Is Dopa Twisted Metal Game Concept? DOP. That DOPA. Let's check it out. DOPA. DOPA. Da, 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 da. But it's been real, y'all, man. It's been real. Tell you, man, running memes, it ain't no joke. Like my man Eric B used to say, it ain't no joke. And see, here's the thing. I said it on a live, and let me bring my camera up on this. I said it on a live about 2 or 3 days ago. I think it was on Doodles Live. There was a developer that came on the Spaces site, and his very word was, I launched 26 or 22 memes, right? And oh man, everybody was like, oh man, that's a serial dev. You shouldn't have been doing that many memes. Why? He was like, every one of them failed. But on his 22nd meme, he went to 100 million. He said, every one of them failed. Every one of them sold on me. Every one of them cheated. He said, like, he's like, I lost. But the thing about it was he kept going. And though people didn't agree with what he was doing, he did it on his own. And now he's sitting on $100 million meme now. And I mean, and he has a nice size community. So here's the thing I will shot, and this I'm talking to developers, man. You gotta go to you get it. Listen, I know a lot of people will tell you like, man, don't do this, man. Listen, you got to do if you want your meme to roll and you want it to grow, you got to own it, man. And if you don't own it, it's gonna be tough. Lord, it's gonna be tough. You know why? Because you can't blame people for taking profit. Again, people, I don't know why people get in memes and they be like, oh man, they took profit. They took profit. They're like rug pulling. No, they're not. They invested $100. They made $15,000. They took out 3,000. And now you're mad because you bought it at 200,000. They bought it at $10,000. They made a profit. You wanted them to hold it there until you ran up so you can do what? Take profit. That's not how this thing works. If you are just not getting into memes, listen to me. Number one, first, only invest what you can afford to put in. That's number one. Number two, if you're trying to be a team or a developer, go in and buy as much as the meme as you can. Listen to what I'm telling you. Buy as much of it as you can, and you become the ground floor. So you understand what your ground floor is. The second one, get in spaces, hold spaces, and understand your group. Talk to them. Understand your group. Understand the type of people you have in your group. Do you have people that's locked in, that's like holders, or do you have people that's like, yo, we trying to make $1? You got to understand that. And then from there, you got to build, okay? Local spaces. And then you always got to be talking about money. In the bar group, and y'all knows I keep saying the bar, there was 637 people, all right? I did a dedicated video for bar because I heard their group. And when I heard their group, I was like, you know what? More people need to know about it. Not because of the coin, the meme coin, not because it was the bar, because what I heard in their group. Like what I saw with my own eyes looking at the phone, and I'm like, man, these people really are talking about the bar. And then on top of it, I'm looking at my retweets, and it's like 6,000 views on the video. You know what I'm saying? Like most YouTubers just jump on and talk about the hottest thing, and then it runs up. That's not what I do. I like to get in these groups, man, and talk to people, man. I like to get in it. So shouts out the bar, man. If you haven't gotten in their group, like look at, I think some people are now coming over here. The bar group is nuts. They are nuts. And when I say they're nuts, it's a good kind of nut. If you go in, you just hear them talking. They talk about taking profit. They talk about people holding. They talk about buying the dips. They retweet stuff. If it's out there, they retweet it. All right. They don't just somebody put something up. Like let me give you an example. And like I said, I've done memes. I've done a cartel of memes, and I'm telling you, rough, like digging, like rough, man, like rough, like ROUGH, rough. But I will tell you this. And I'm not singing the bar praises because they pay me. No, ain't nobody paid me now. I'm talking about I'm singing their praises because I went in their group. I heard them talking. And when I heard them talking, they're talking like that. They talking money. They linking up with people. They invite you on stages, and they want you to talk about their meme. They're not shutting people down. People come up, they talk about their projects, they let them talk, but they talk about the bar, you know. And it's I like it because they also you do hear people saying, you know, hey, I sold a little bit. You hear people saying they hell, but the thing about it is, and this is the misconception that a lot of people had in this meme thing. Like y'all are buying memes and you look at the developer and you say, oh man, the developer has 50% or 60%, and then you don't buy. And then you see the developer has 2%, 2% in the coin or 3% in the coin. If they don't hold a significant amount and you buy in that particular coin, here's what you're buying into. You're buying into a bunch of people that are the developers of that coin. So now the developer gets on there and say, hey, I got this meme. I'm rocking, right? But he got 10 other people that's developers that y'all don't know. You know why? Because they own 30 and 40% of the token. And y'all don't know that. And I'm telling y'all off experience. And you get in, you pump it, you run it up, and then what do? They sell it. And they're quiet because you don't know, because you're only looking at one person. But this is through experience. I know this, man. And then what happened is they're selling, they're taking profits, and it's going down. And then as a red candle comes, everybody panics and starts selling, and boom. That's why you have so many memes on Pump Fund just plummet, because there's no block on that. Then you got people hooking up bots, bunk buy bots, and all this that's constantly buying. And when they feel like it's about to sell, the bot sell, drops the price. That's this sector. And so there's so many people talking in this meme, and I listen to people like, oh man, they rug. There ain't nobody rug. Only time you see that rug is if they bought like, 500 million, and then they're like, oh man, it's at $200 million right now. All right, y'all, here we go. Boop, all 500 million gone. Oh, they got you. They just took every dime out they can get. But, and I'm speaking off experience, $286,000 in one wallet, y'all. $286,000 in a wallet. You don't believe me? I'll show you. I retweeted. And everybody was patting me on the back. Way to go, Dev. Way to go. Hey, you know what is sitting there now? 5,000. 5,000.
Oh, no, you didn't. Wait a minute. No, you did. Oh, no, you didn't.
Yes, sir. But, hey, I didn't say I wasn't going to take none. But, again, this is what I'm doing. Instead of just getting on here and just finding memes, just talking about it, I'm going to the communities and I'm listening to the people talk. I'm going to the communities. I'm listening to the devs. I'm ciphering. I'm listening to what they're talking about. I'm just going behind them and listening to them. And and then I look at the number of people that's in there, and I'm like, holy cow, you got that many holders. And so, I mean, that's why the meme went up about $30 some, and they got a burn period. So it's a good one. So you got to fight for it, man. I think we got a few more, man. We got a few more. But, and then again, see how they just pull up? Bar, they pull up. They pull up. Y'all see the numbers, how they just jump? Why? Bar. And I'll pull them up. That's what I'm talking about. That's community. And some of y'all, you've got to go ahead. Like, listen, here's the thing. If you can get, and this is where I'm giving advice for people who are getting into the meme coin sector, okay? You've never done it. There's a couple of things I will advise you to do that if you can get in this type of realm, it's a very unique category. Don't mess it up. Number one, if you can get access to where you can talk to a developer, where they are open with you and they talk to you, all right? Go through the fire with them. You know why? Because y'all will win. Because as long as you got access to the developer and what they're doing, you can always win, because memes don't have utility. They don't. They don't. I'm just trying to tell you. Number two, if you can talk to them, find out how much of the meme do they own. If they have a strong conviction on the coin. If they have a strong conviction on the coin, okay? All right. Then they own a lot. They're going to hold it. They're going to sustain the floor. If it was sustained at over $200,000 or $300,000, $1 million for 3 or 4 months, they got a strong conviction. Now you want to look into that meme. I'm not talking about the one just shooting straight up as soon as you get there. All right. But that's the things you need to look at. But the thing about it is some of y'all just fly, just disappear, man. At the first sign of something wrong. Name one relationship that you ever get in that you don't go through the fire with to get to where you got to go? You do. You go through the fire. Once you go through the fire, man, bam, you rocking, man. And I just think that's what, and I keep saying it. And the reason I keep saying gold, man, the reason I keep saying it is because I've been in that space, and I'm telling you, I'm going to buy, but I haven't bought yet. So all this is, I'm talking to y'all, this is based upon me just going to the X page. That's it. Excuse me. Just go into that X page and just listen to them talk. That's it. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna leave it right there. Okay, I'm gonna leave it right there. Let me hit my mic button real quick. All right. All right. Let's see what else we got. We got a few things. I want to see your face when you see P bar and its tokenomics. All right, I'm going to it. Bar community is amazing. All right. So we got bar and we got another one called P bar. Okay, let me check out. Now, when y'all give me these, I'm coming to y'all group now. I want to hear y'all talk. I want to listen to you. I ain't got to get, but I just want to spend some time in your community and see what your community is about. I do want to do that, and I know a lot of people don't do that. What they're probably going to do is send you a thing and say, "Hey, send me $500, man, and I'll talk about your coin all day long." All right, is it Platinum Bar on ETH? Am I looking at the right one? Check out Cheers on base. Your next. I'll at you in your next space. Well, I'm looking up this one right here. I'm gonna share this one in the group. I hope I'm looking at the right one. Let's see here. Let's go. I'm gonna hit stop, then I'm gonna hit share. And then is this the right one? P bar. Is that it? On ETH, is this the one you're talking about? Okay, they're sitting at 1 million. All right. Okay. Yes, on ETH. All right, we got P bar, 593 follows. How long has it been out? 1 day, 7 hours. Okay. All right, and y'all are sitting at 1.1 million. Okay, let me check your lockup. Now, I will say this now. 1 million is pretty good for day one. Okay, that's pretty good for day one. We're gonna look, you gotta look at it about probably a month later and see, but for a month, for 1 day, that's not bad. Y'all locked it up. Let's see, y'all locked up 50%, 37. Y'all locked it up for 111 years. Liquidity lock. That's pretty good. That's not bad. That's not bad. Let's check out your holders here. Let's look at your holders. And for those of y'all don't know, I'm looking at, this is what I'm looking at. The UNCX network. It shows the lockers, and this is P bar. So they have this lock. They got it locked for. I mean, when you lock something for 111 years, people, that's a lifetime. If we do get it out at 111 years old, I don't know how much of it we'll be able to spend, man. We'll probably spend that on doctor bills. All right, let's check you out. You got 593 holders. Your top holder on ETH has, well, the ETH, this is the Uniswap. So a lot of people, man, they look at that first wallet and they be like, oh my God, man, they got 9%. That is Uniswap, people. Uniswap has 9%. The next wallet has 2.7%. They bought 521,000. So let me see, how much do they have? Okay. Let's look at the next one. I'm just looking at the top holders. You got another one at 2.7. They bought a lot 1 day, so they've been buying 2,000, 2,000, 2,000. Here, same wallet, so they've been buying a lot in the first day. You got this one right here. They've been buying 222. Let's see here. Let's see what we got next. I'm just looking at some of the wallets here. All right, they bought 1,000 1 day. So you got a lot of wallets that's bought. Let me look at the type and go here real fast. No sales. So you have no sales. Let me look. Wait a minute. I can't say that. Let me go here first. Okay, now we have sales. All right, this person bought 219, sold $2,000 a minute ago. Another wallet sold 153. That's probably like a bot. Another big sale here. They sold 696. So one day they bought 151. They sold 299. So in the last 4 minutes, she had a couple of sales. Let's look at how the chart looks. Okay, so you know, boom, taking profit. So it's not bad. I mean, they reach a low, then reach another high, reach a low, reach another high, reach another low, reach another high. So this tells me kind of like with 593. Let's check out your X page here real fast and let's see what you got, what you're rolling on here. All right, so y'all going platinum. We got gold, and now we got platinum. Okay, all right. So y'all got 416. All right, all right. Do y'all hold any spaces? Space? Do y'all hold any of those? Y'all only been out like a few hours. Hold them, man. Hold those space. You gotta hold them. Right now, y'all following two people, Elon Musk and SpaceX. Okay. All right. So y'all just came out. All right. So right now, it looks good. I would tell you like this. If y'all the ones that's holding the ground floor, hold that ground floor. Don't mess it up. Let me see how many tokens y'all have. Let me check your e-scan real fast. See what y'all got. They got a website right there. Let's check the web out. All right. Total supply 111,111. Reserve 0. Renounce yes. LP locks. Speculative and desirable platinum on the blockchain. So that means what does it cost for one of y'all tokens? Dang, it's $10. Man. Are y'all burning? Okay, y'all do have community space. I send DM me on X, and I want to come in here and just hear what y'all space is like. Again, I'm not the YouTuber that tell you to send me $500, $600 or $1,500 and I do a dedicated video. But what I do say is, if you got a good community, I'm going to talk about you. The second thing I always say, if you like the video, then hit the smash the like button, drop a donation. If you think it's a good video, you like it, just drop a donation. That's all I say. But I mean, right now, I can't say nothing bad because the chart looks good. You got normal sales, normal buys, liquidity is locked. You got 111 tokens. The price is $10. Now that may be a lot, for people. $10, boy. Ooh. Let me see. Y'all haven't reached the all-time high yet. If y'all deflationary, that could be kind of. Y'all gonna burn down the Bitcoin? No, the biggest holder is Uniswap. Yeah, I know that. And that's what I was telling people when they look at that. The biggest holder is Uniswap. But there are probably some people that bought it that move it to different wallets. I mean, that's normal though. That is normal. Like for instance, you see, if you see somewhere where there's no sales here, that means they just moved it to a different wallet. That's all they did. I can check it out on the Etherscan with Uniswap. I mean, but right now, number 19, not bad for a first day. Y'all at 1 million, and y'all seem to be holding strong. Volume 1.4 million. You got 980 buys, 647 sales. So, I mean, is y'all Are y'all competing with the bar? Is this like a? I ain't trying to start nothing now. Okay, I'm not trying to start nothing. I'm just asking, or is this are we all in this together? That's what I'm asking, because, somebody tell me, is this a no, we love, okay, so y'all love bar too. Okay, so y'all working together. Okay, gotcha. Well, I tell you what, with 111, here's the thing I think you're gonna have with meme coin people. All love towards the bars. Okay. I will tell you this: with 111,000, did y'all burn down to that? I'm just curious because that is like, I mean, shoot, y'all burn 90 more thousand, y'all be like Bitcoin, man. It's gonna be rough to buy y'all, man. Y'all be sitting up at like 21,000. But did y'all burn it down to that? Somebody tell me if y'all burned that. I'm just curious because I'm looking at it right here, and this is what I'm looking at. No, most went on to Uniswap. No, I'm talking about like here, your total supply. You have 111,111. That's what they're saying, the total supply. Um, so if that's y'all total supply, man. Let's see here. You only had 15.9. But no, what I'm asking is, like did y'all initially set the coin up where it's on like 111,000, or did you burn it down to that? Like, was it first like 999 million, like what it usually is on most memes, and then y'all just said, man, we gonna burn, you know, 800 some, million, 900 some million, whatever, to get it down to like, because 111,000, that's no, it started. Wow, y'all started with that, man. So that coin had to be almost what, $5 when y'all first started? $2. See what was the let me see if y'all on Coin Market Cap yet? Let's see y'all. Let me check it out. I mean, that's pretty unique though. I mean, Bar and Platinum are the first two memes I've seen sitting at $6 and $10. It was about $2. Wow. And it's at $10 now. What y'all trying to get it to as a community? Because the community can control the price. Excuse me. Like, what's the end goal of this, like, price wise? Because I know it's a lot of people. We got about 105 people in here right now, and I know people sitting back looking at this coin like, "Whoa, man, $10, $100, woo!" It's $100 million market cap. Man, golly, boy, $100 a coin. Are y'all gonna burn? Something in my throat. Are y'all gonna burn this to help get it there? Because I can tell you now, if y'all started burning, this price will go up faster. I know people think like, oh my God, man, I don't want to burn, but all burning does is just move the money into a tighter, a smaller category. You're not losing money. I don't know. A lot of people think you lose money. You really don't lose money. Oh, okay. You're not the dev. Okay, gotcha. Let me explain something to y'all. A lot of people they don't understand this right here. When you burn, all right, think of it like this. Uh, like, this is my hand, right, and it's full, and let's say I said I'm going to burn some tokens. Okay, so my hand is the token, right, and then I'm gonna use these two fingers right here as the next pot to hold. When I burn the tokens, I don't actually burn what's in the hand. I just burn the thing that's holding it. The tokens hold the money. So if you got like 1 billion tokens, the money is like dispersed out more, because like the liquidity, all that's dispersed out because each token has to hold a dollar value. Each token. So if you got 1 billion, each token got to hold a dollar value. It got to hold like some cents, whatever. So if you got like, $200,000 liquidity, it's stretched out over 1 billion. When you burn the tokens, you still got the liquidity in there, but now the money has to be stretched out less. So in other words, if you got 10 people in the house and you got a big pot of spaghetti and 10 people and everybody gets one bowl evenly, then you know it's gonna be 10. But if you take the same pot and cut the people out, go from 10 to 5, and now try that everybody bowl gets bigger. You cut it down to 3 people with the same pot, everybody bowl gets bigger and there's extra. You cut it down to 2 people on a pot you fix for 10 and try to feed them spaghetti, everybody is overstuffed. So burning tokens, you don't lose money. Like people think, oh my God, I'm burning up 40,000. No, you just burn up the place that they have to place the 40,000. You just squeeze the money and everything. Now, if you got a coin that you launch on Pump Fund, you can burn it. But if you don't own all the tokens, you just squeeze the money in people you don't know. That's the problem on Pump. That's the problem on Pump. And that's the problem most developers are having on Pump, unless they do what? Unless they buy it. Right now, if I buy a meme coin and I can talk to the developer and I got a good feel for him and his meme coin has been around and he owns like 80% of it, he's constantly talking about it, he's in there, I'm going to buy with that joker. I'm going to buy with him. And the reason I'm going to buy with him because I know he can control the price. He can really control it. And if people were to sell, he has enough to hold the ground because it's his project. But if he got like 15, 20 people in his coin and they all got like 35 and 40%, 60%, he don't know what none of them people going to do. And if he don't know him, he don't know. And so what happens is he can talk the coin up. Excuse me. Golly, boy. I got something trapped in my throat. Oh, let me hit the mic button for me. Excuse me. I'm sorry about that. If he got, 20 people on this coin and they all own like 40 and 50%, and he talks the coin up to like 200 million, he don't know what they're going to sell. He ain't got a clue. He ain't got a clue. He don't know. And so that's the dangerous thing about that. But when you can control that, when you own a heavy supply and you say, hey, man, I own this much. And like before, that was the myth we had. The myth we had when we got on things like that was I'm not buying nothing. But if I can't talk to him now, if I don't know who he is and he owns 75%, I ain't touching that either because I don't know what he's going to do. But if I can, I'm gonna rock with him because I do know this is that he can control the price. And I understand this now. And you ask me, I done launched memes. I know the process. So I know what you gotta do. But for this one right here, if this is the dev and he holds a significant amount, and let's see how it looks. I'll tell you what, come back and let's look at I'm gonna look at this thing in about 14 days. I'm gonna go back and look at this coin in about 14 days. And I want to see where it's at. And if it's holding there, if it's sitting up, hey man, it's a good project. But now if it's 14 days and it's you already know. You already know. You got it? You already know. Yep. Ask me how I know. I have on Crypto Secret X, I have launched. My thing was I wanted to start an ecosystem of memes, man. I'm telling y'all, man, I can write a book on this thing, man. I can write a book on this. I wanted to launch a cartel of memes, man. I wanted to launch that, okay? But here's the problem with that. My first meme, 3 million. The second one, 500K. Third one, 4.7 million. You know what I'm saying? They all shot. But here's the problem when you start launching a bunch of memes like that and you're trying to make them legit, just the same thing as burn. You stretch your community. You understand what I'm saying? So I understand what the developers go through. I understand what it feels like when you're rug, and I understand what it means how you feel when you don't take profit. I know about. Listen, y'all, I'm telling y'all, I can write a book on this stuff, man. I promise you. I promise you. I can show y'all. This. And right now, I got people still now. Still right now. This is what they telling me. Every time I tell them, this is what they say.
No, you did. Oh, no, you didn't. Wait a minute.
No, say it to me all the time.
Oh, no, you didn't. Wait
I'm going to show you.
No, you did.
I'm going to show you. Let me see if I can pull it up. Well, I'm gonna let y'all see. I want y'all to see. Yep. I'm about to show you. Now, of course, it's not really in. I don't know if that much was in there because like liquidity, but I don't know. It was up there. God, when I say up there, oh my God. I showed another guy today. He said, man, he said, boy, there's no way. I said, yep. And then let me tell you how crazy this thing was when I was launching memes on the Crypto Secret X. I could put a meme on DGen, a fun, and the memes would go live in 3 minutes. And people were hot, like mad. Let me show y'all something. I don't know if y'all can see that. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that? Right there. Look at that. $238,723. And guess what I did? I watched it go back down to $5,000.
Oh, no, you didn't. Wait a minute. No, you did. Oh, no, you didn't. Wait a minute.
So did. I watched it go back down to 5,000. Right. And so I know what it's like, man. I know what it's like. But at the same time, and so when it comes to launching memes and stuff like that, they have made some changes in it now. I think will make it a lot better. And I'm going to talk about that. But let me go ahead and share me some more memes. I'm coming in y'all communities. I think that's about it for tonight. We talked about Mad. We talked about P-Bar. We talked about Bar. Let's see. Hey, bro, any thoughts on Pepe on Solana? Let me check that out. Pepe on Solana. Let's look at it, man. Let's see what we got. This meme thing. And let me tell y'all also something about this. Here's one thing y'all got to realize. With meme coins, even in a bear market, you can still make money. I'm just trying to tell you. Now, if you can understand this, and this is where a lot of people will tell you no, but I am speaking from experience. Now. When that dev launched 22 memes, everybody was like, I can't rock with that. I'm telling you, everybody. But from my perspective, when I listened to him talk, I was like, I understood why he did that. I really do. Let me tell you what he did. And now I understand. You never can judge somebody unless you've been sitting in their shoes before. The first one he did, it went live and he was pumped. And then he talked it up. People made a lot of money and he sold. Then he launched. Then when it went down, he still made some money. He launched another one and bought more of it, right? Still, he couldn't buy all of it. People bought it, they sold. He kept doing it. And you know what he kept doing? He kept stacking his money to the point where he could buy almost the whole thing. That's how he was able to run it to 100 million. I don't care what you say. You can do that if you own it. And if you really believe in that project and start putting stuff behind it, it can run. Now, if you look at, I guarantee you, whoever started, I think they said Crash, somebody started Brett, or who started Brett? I guarantee you they probably had about 10 failed memes before they got to that one. Promise you. Got it? You're gonna fail more times in this business as a developer until you get to the one. You're gonna fail. You got it? And the thing about it is you got to be able to dust yourself out. Please don't change your name. Continue to keep working and you're gonna get there. Don't change your name. Don't try to reinvent. Go through the failures to get to the success. Go through it. Pepe on Soul, man. We right here. Let's look at it. Pepe on Soul. Pepe on Soul is 1.3 million. All right. Let's check it out. Let's look at Pepe on Soul. See what we're looking at. Oh, you know what? Why did I do that? All I got to do is hit share screen. And I'm sitting here. Is this the right one? There's so many dang on Pepe's though, man. Like, I don't understand. Why would you, like, here's the problem I have on Pepe. There's so many Pepe's that people go around, sometimes people go around buying their own ticker. And that's another thing I had. I had people making coins under my name. But I do have memes that I release on Crypto Secret X. I haven't released one um, in a while at all, and it's been, I mean, quite a while. But I have learned something through sitting in spaces that we're gonna get on the grind. We're gonna get on the grind. Pepe on Soul. Let's check it out. Here we go. 1.3,286K. How long you been out? 2 months. All right. Yeah. 1.3 million, 2 months. Now 14,000 holders. Wow. That's a lot of people. 10% on Solana. So you only got 102. So you know what? Y'all been buying this son of a gun. Now y'all probably done tapered off now. If anything, either you bought it because here's it. The volume's 285K, 924 sold. Man, they might be trying to make this one a legit one. I don't, let me look at something real fast. I'm gonna pull this up. Okay. All right. They sold all theirs. That's first sale. I'm just looking at the top holders right now. Somebody got 32 million. All right, this is a beginner developer wallet. Let me show you why. 13 days. Let me see. 2 months, 13 days, and all they've been doing is buying. No sales at all. 7. This is what you call a volume wallet. What's a volume wallet? That means this person gets in here and they're gonna pump the price, which is good. They're trying to help the thing grow. They got about 6 million tokens. They spend about $26,000 that they've put into it, and so they put a lot of money. They're trying to back this token, and they've been buying this token now for the past 21 days. Oh, they've been buying this token for a while. That's a developer wallet right there, which is good. All right. Let's look at it. Usually the top 5 are like developer wallets. All right. This one right here, they sold. And I'm not looking at sold like it's bad, but I'm just looking at the conviction behind it. This kind of tells me about what their conviction is about. Okay. And I've kind of learned that too. If I look at all the sales here in the last few minutes, man, you haven't had a sale in 1 month. And then when you did sell, they sold 22 sold. So the last month, they've sold 28 sold. And it's all been the same wallet. Okay. Yeah. So the last month, this wallet made some good money. They made some pretty good money on this one. So, I mean, they're making profit. They're not trying to drain it. I don't know, man. Let me check the Twitter page out. Let's look at the Twitter page and see what they're all about. All right, Pepe on Soul. Do they have? Oh yeah, now this is good. They hold spaces right now. 14 in the space. Let's see. They got some good art. So they got a lot of stuff going on. So it looks like it's so much stuff out on Pepe though. But it looks like they're trying to make this thing work, man. They're trying to make it work. So it's been around for a while. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, 2 months, 11 days, sitting at a $1.4 million market cap. If you look at the charts, oh, this son of a gun ran up, man. If that's what it's sitting at $1 million, oh yeah, this son of a gun ran up. So they make some money off this, man. So the people who have it, they make some money, and so they could really be trying to sustain this one and hope they can get more in the bull run. So you got to see how they want to control this. That's the narrative. You got to get in there and talk with the developer. You got to get in the spaces and hear what they're saying. If they're trying to make it run, they're going to do two things. And here's what y'all got to understand this now. And if you are trying to buy meme coins, again, memes don't have utility. They can do games, but they don't have utility. So as a developer that holds a significant amount of the coin, there are two things, especially if they hold like over 80%. There's two things they're going to have to do. They're going to have to create what they call a release valve. Okay. What's a release valve? If everybody did was just buy, and there were never no sales, you would never have a release valve. Without a release valve, it is very hard to get new people to come in. Why? Because if you don't have a release valve and a coin like Bitcoin, if Bitcoin drops to 15,000, people are going to buy it like crazy. And I said 15,000. They're going to buy it like crazy. Why? Because they know when it runs up to 70 or 80, people don't really want to buy that. I mean, because it's just too high. And they don't want to buy it. And they'll risk missing out on it going to 150 when Ethereum was sitting at 4,000. People didn't want to buy it. You know, there was no release valve. So the tokens and the meme people, they have to create release valves for new investors. How do you do that? You got to sell a little bit. You got to drop it. And so, but the thing about it is that you also going to have to try to pump it too. So they're going to probably make the small buys. And that's when you see the bots come in, $7, $8 buys, $2. That's probably somebody that's trying to create the volume. Small buys create volume. All right. It gets it trending. And so, but the more small buys you make, the more runs. So that's why I keep telling you, look at meme coins that are sitting. They're 2 months and they've been sitting in like a certain market cap. There's some conviction there. And so with the conviction, what's happening is you're not buying it because you see it sitting at a high market cap. Like some of you now, if you see a meme sitting at 3 million, you're not going to buy it. You're like, it's too high. I'll wait for the pullback. So what happens is you get no new buyers. So what do they have to do? You have to create a release valve, sell a little bit, drop the price. Then what happens? You get new buyers say, hey, I'll buy it now. It's a dip. Buy it in. And then you who are in that medium range, you should be buying the dip too. All the people at the top did was take a little profit. If the people at the top take a little profit, they create like valves for the people here to move up here. You understand? But this is what a lot of people do. The people at the top, like I'm talking about people on like crazy amounts. They create a release valve and y'all take y'all's out. So everything is dropped. So not understand the concept. It's a meme now. It doesn't have any utility. Got to understand that. So you got to create a release valve. So like the bar, when I saw the bar, it was at 10. You know what I said? I'm going to wait for a pullback. That's what I said. I looked at it. I saw it at $3 and $4. I get in the community talking about running it up to like, $100 a coin, and I can get it at $3. I'm gonna get some. I'll DCA in. And then when they sell a little bit more, because when I buy, it's gonna still take it back up. And then if they take a little bit more out, it'll drop a little more. Then what happens? The other people start buying in too. You don't get new buyers with a meme coin sitting at $500 a coin. You just don't. So y'all got to understand, and I'm not talking to I'm talking to a lot of newbies coming in, because a lot of people, we just been getting this wrong, man. Like so wrong. And the thing about it is that the misconception of a dev owning a lot that you can talk to, this there with you, that constantly that you can put hands on, and there's no way in the world I'll meet that there. That I can know when you about to release something, I can get on this end. I know you're gonna hold this. There is no way in the world I'm gonna leave that there. If I had to buy in the meme coin sector now, because you don't know, you just and if they don't hold no spaces, I don't talk to nobody. I don't know what they're doing. I have no idea. But if I got those type of integral parts that I can get into and find out, I'm not leaving. I'm going to rock. And that's what we've been getting it wrong. And so that's why I become so degen, because now you're kind of like rolling the dice, and you're rolling the dice with people you don't have any idea. Go through the fire, understand that as your meme, you've got to create release valves. If you have no release valve and you buy all the tokens and the thing sits at, $2.5 billion, okay? If Brett, I'm just talking about Brett. If Brett don't create a release valve, there's nobody else gonna buy. They'll buy something else low and wait for it to run. But what do? We wait for it to start running at about 3 or 4 million, and it goes up, and everybody's talking about it. And now we talking about we gonna buy. Man, that's where we messing up on it. We're messing up on it. Memes will go down until October. Can buy later at discount. Better focus on DCAN, fundamentally strong. I used to believe that memes go down, but here's why I don't believe that. Because memes are controlled by the people who control it at the top. I just be frankly honest. If you own 80% of a coin and you don't sell it, and people buy and you keep buying, the price is going to go up in the middle of a bull market. I mean, a bear market. Memes can be controlled by the people. It's not. There's nothing else controlling it. I mean, to be honest, there's no utility. There's nothing it does. It's a picture. You're buying a picture, and so you're investing in the community. So if the developer owns 90%, right? That means if he owns 90% of the token, let's say you got 100,000, and he owns 90%. That means you only got 10,000, 100,000 in circulation, right? That's all you got. So once that buys up, this runs up. After a while, there's no more. The price is astronomical in the middle of a bear market. If he sells, the price goes down. If he buys, the price goes up. Memes are controlled by the people who are at the top. The problem with any other memes is when you have multiple, listen to me, when you have multiple people at the top, like people own 50 and 40% and 25 and 60%, and none of these people are connected. None of them talk to each other. None of them that. And it's only one vocal one. Everybody else is in silence. That's hard because you never know who's going to sell. That's it. So you can run a bull run in the middle of a bear market right now with memes. In the middle of a bear market, you can run a bull run, and I can prove that to you. I can prove that to you now. You can run a freaking bull run. I'm talking about what people making, turning $100 into, $7, $8, $9, $15, $20,000, and then taking a little profit and moving it over there. Yeah, you can do that, but you gotta be in tight and in sync with the community. You can do that, and that's it. So I mean, it's gonna take that, and a lot of people don't like to hear that, but it can. So if your community is tight, if you're doing spaces and people talking to each other and the people at the top are really kind of talking and telling y'all what's up, and they just telling y'all, look, hey, because they can control the dip now. If I got 900 million of a token, and I say, hey guys, I'm about to sell 100 million, it's going to be dip. I can tell you when the dip coming. It's going to dip Monday. Go ahead and buy what you want to buy, and then I'm gonna buy a lot more and take it right back up. Be honest with you, you can do that. You can do that. Now, when you get to be $1 billion kind of token, unless you own, like, everybody was fussing because they said they found out that Brett owned like 86% of that token, and people were mad. But you know what? it went to $1 billion because of that. And why? And they burn five. They say, well, we're burning $500,000. $500,000 of a billion. It's nothing. That just makes the money go up. But because you hold it, you sustain the ground floor. You can't sustain the ground floor with 50 people as your every developer, every person that buys on like a pump fund and they get 30% of your token, they become a developer with you. I don't care what you say. They become a developer with you because they own 30% of the token. They sell 30%. It's a significant drop. They are a developer. So those coins don't have just one developer. The person who launched it may be happy, but unless they have bought a significant amount, you got a bunch of developers there. You got it. So I want to talk to the developer. I want the developer to own that token and then tell me what, he's controlling it. He's controlling it. But I showed y'all two memes just now. One's at $10 and one's at all right. Nothing against P-Bar and nothing against Bar. Okay. No, I'm not, because they both support each other. But I'm gonna show you something right now. And this is what I call the test. I'm gonna show y'all the test. Okay, now I just told y'all Bar. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all Bar real fast first. Okay. Now, here's Bar. It's sitting at $5.80, right? It's a $5 million market cap. Okay. You saw the chart here, it started and it ran up, they were buying Bar. Okay. All right, it got way up there. $36. They bought it. Listen now. They bought it at roughly 19. It was 19 cents. I'm telling you, it was 19 cents. From 19 cents, it ran up to almost what, $36 or something, right? From 19 cents, $36. Okay. You had some sell-off, right? And now, same thing. And then it dipped a little more. Okay. So it dipped now. Now it's at $5. It's at $5 a coin. Okay. Now, I'm going to show y'all the next one. Now, if you know $36 was the high, am I correct? $36 was the high. It's at $5. Now, I'm going to show you P-Bar. Both of them. Good prices. But this is you got to think like the consumer. Don't think like a crypto, because y'all want what? Y'all want retail people to come in and buy your token. Am I right? Y'all want the retail people to come in, right? So now, oh man, see what I'm saying? They buying this. They hitting it up now. Boy, they buying it. P-Bar's at $11. It just went up some more. Got it? Now, right now, this one is sitting at 1.2 million. It's been out one day. Which one are you gonna buy? Let me hear it in the crane. Let me hear it in the if you're new, which one you think a newbie's gonna buy? I said, man, I got a meme for 11 and I got a meme for 5. Which one they gonna buy? The newbies. Let me hear it. We got 137 people in here. Which one you think somebody who's not experienced the crypto, retail, come in and they look at meme coins? Which one are they gonna buy? Now, both of them. This one right here is been on a day and it's been running. Then you hear another one that was at $36 and it's a dip right now. Which one you think a newbie's gonna buy? Thank you. There's one person. Because when they see $11, you know what they're gonna say? That's too much. Yep. They're gonna buy the 5. And so this is where you gotta look at your top people. All right. Your top people, man. Y'all gotta stop that crap about, oh man, they selling. You can sell and not kill the chart, but you gotta create the room in the chart for new people. And then those of y'all in the middle, buy the dip and become one of the top people. That's what room gives you. And so here's the thing, because no matter how you look at it, and this is what another token is doing. This is called MAD. MAD is doing that too. But here's the thing about it, and this is what I've learned from launching memes. I noticed now. I'm not playing. I'm not just shooting y'all bull, man. I'm telling y'all, this is from experience. When you sell a little bit and create that room, you still lose a spot. But these people right here still are catching you, because what happens is on a dip, they buy more and they move up. So they become like one of the top folks. This is memes, man. I'm telling y'all, this is memes. They move up because every time you sell, it moves you down on the chart. And I'm being honest. So you up here and you sell, boom, you come down here. Even though you got money, but you come down. The person who buys, they move up. And then you sell again, they buy the dip, they move up. Then eventually, after you sell, then they take your spot, and they kind of like the next person, they kind of just do it. And it kind of keeps, you know what I'm saying? It just kind of keeps trickling out. Boom. Next person come, run out. Next person come, boom. And you do that through building the community. Building the community. Got it? And so, after a person, then next thing you know, they may come in and buy more and they raise the floor, but everybody makes a profit. It only hurts when you get one knucklehead that comes in here at the top that you don't know, that everybody's trying to hold, and this guy jumps in here and says, you know what? I'm going to sell. I have 200 million. I'm going to sell 175 million tokens. Boom! Kill the chart, and that big red line comes in it. Everybody panics and they start selling because they're scared they're going to lose money. Instead of saying the liquidity's locked, when you got that circle, liquidity's locked, it's not going anywhere. I'm going to buy. As long as that team's there, that developer's there, I just kind of keep moving up in that spot because the number of tokens still there. One of them is burning. And so when you understand that, you'll understand how important it is for you to get into a community and stay there. Like, I'm not saying but gird yourself in the community. When you gird yourself in the community, you learn what's going on. But some of y'all are just chasing the quick buck and you making 1 or 2 soul. And that might be it. You're making 1 or 2 soul, that's great. But it ain't making the money what you want to make. You're making that life-changing money. Let's see what else. We got somebody else. Dev, Rug, CTO team, strong, a lot of work, working on Hella Moon to bring utilities. Check it out. Let's see. Best say hands out. What's the ticker symbol? Artist Down Memes. It's called Artist Down Memes Live on X. Is that what it's called? What's the ticker symbol on that? Oh, Artist. Okay. It's on Solana? Or is it ticker symbol Steve? Because I see Artist and I see Steve. So let me find out that's Steve. We got 136 people in here, man. The space, boy, I tell you, y'all be coming in on that space, boy. That's live. But we talked about a few today. And when y'all give me these coins, man, I'm coming to y'all groups, man. I tell you, I'm doing videos, but I'm doing videos on off groups, not off that. And then if you like the video I do, then tell your community as a whole to say, hey man, we're gonna donate a little something to them. It ain't gotta be much. Donation is I appreciate it. All right, here we go. Steve. Solana Steve. Let's check you out. Let's see what you got here. Steve. Boom. All right, we got Steve on Solana. Let's check out your Twitter page here. I used to go to the let's see, 3,000 people. Let's see. I look for them space. Let's see. You got any space? White CTO. Let's see. July 29th, August the 4th. So y'all posting. Who is the person that is, like y'all have a go-to person? Like the person who is, I guess, who owns the most, that's talking about it more? Do y'all have that? Because the person who bought the most of it own it. Oh man, he's smoking? He's smoking weed now. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, I see y'all doing some art. Got him with the boys, Pepe and Brett and all that. Okay, Snoop Dogg. Now, I mean, the X page. I mean, it looks engaging. I don't y'all if y'all could get some space going on here that people can come in. Do y'all have any of those? And get people talking there. I know Doodles has a live Shill, but just open up and have a space there. Let me see any media. I mean, y'all got a lot of media on this. It's not bad. And the market cap is sitting at 237. Volume 339 buys. Let's see. We will be holding spaces with Hella Moon on Thursday. Okay. Is that like a start? Is that going to be our first space that y'all gonna be holding with Hella Moon? Just checking. Cause if y'all send me a DM, man, so I can jump in there. Again, I will tell y'all a lot of the projects y'all show me. I'm going to the space and I'm gonna talk about it. Bar, I talk about the reason I keep mentioning bar because there's not one space I haven't gone in. They're not sending about 600 people, 300 people. They got people holding space that it's not even the day of, man. I'm like, golly. So and here's the thing. A lot of y'all can do that for your memes. Listen, people, listen. Let me give y'all another, and I'm giving you this from experience. If you have put any of your money into a meme coin, any money you put, you can hold spaces on that meme too. Talk about it. Don't spread no FUD about it because that's your lifeline too. You got it? I'm telling you, it's your lifeline. Talk about it. Had issues with X page because the dev trying to sort it out. Okay. So y'all may have to start a new X page on that. Or is it connected to the deck screener right here now? Because if it is, then I know that could be a problem too. That's the only thing with CTOs is trying to get everything switched over. I don't know if you gotta get permission rights and stuff like that. And then, some people are just scared of CTOs because it's like, nobody really has strong control. I'm telling you, when I buy a meme now, I want the dev to have 95% of the token. Y'all think I'm kidding? At least 80. I want the dev to have 80% of the token, and then I want to be able to talk to them in here. I'm just being honest with you. And then I want to see how long he's been around. I don't care if it's sitting at 200, 300K, which if he's holding, it's going to be sitting around 300K. If I can talk to him and he holding that much, he control the price. I'm in good hands now, but if he tell me how much of this you got, and he said, well, I own 3%, man, I ain't messing with you, man. I'm telling you, I ain't messing with you because you're not the real dev. You're not. You're a holder like everybody else. You are a holder. If you got 3 and 8%, you are a holder. You're not the dev. A developer owns their token, man. Y'all better remember that, man. We ain't selling till $1 billion. Okay, the team. So y'all control almost 50% of the supply. That's good. Y'all need to let people know that. Dox it. Let them know. Talk to them because you can get them in there like that. Like that's the stuff. See, here's the thing, and this is why I keep telling you. And I'll show you another token that's doing that. Matter of fact, let me show y'all. We got a lot of people in here tonight. Mad, and I've been buying Mad, but this is why I firmly believe that. Tell these people y'all own the token, man. Let them know, because see that way when they're talking to you, they know they're talking to the person who owns it. They know they're talking to the person. Like this token right here. I want y'all to look at this right here. This is another one. Let's see if I can show this to you. Mad. Now, mad. See how they bought right here, and then it sold off a little bit, and then it's like holding like right in there. Is because, and this is where I started getting that thought. They own almost all this token. Like you look at the holders, it's 7% in on radium, but they hold it, and they've been holding it now for how many months? For like a month and 3 days. So there's some conviction behind it. You got it. But they're one to hold it. So what happens is when they hold it like that, or when people hold their tokens and they have a significant amount, while I'm buying and they're trying to buy their token, I hate to say it, but they're like exit liquidity. I'm just being honest with you. Because every time somebody sell, if you watch this one, every time somebody sold, they were trying to buy it up. So they launched on pump. I see the address, but I want y'all to notice something. Like, look here. Like they bought a lot here. So, and then every time they sold, they went higher. And that was trying to buy your token. And I didn't understand, but now it's like you don't. So this was probably the biggest sale right here. Now after that, you look at it. It's like smaller sales because they own almost all of it. And I'm learning a lot of the meme coins that run to that billion and 800K. The developers owns about 70, 80% of that token. And here's the thing: when the developer owns that, they don't have now, even though their wallets may say they have, if $800,000, if the liquidity is not over 800,000, they're not gonna be able to pull out $800,000. So they still got to pump it to get it going. But the thing about it is when you own the whole thing, you always got access to money. So there's no need for them to sell. They will kill themselves to sell. They benefit getting more buyers. That's why I wanted the developer to own that token. So if that developer owns that token, or it's 4 people and they own it and they all working together and they're talking, they're putting out stuff, they're trying to develop a meme coin. New people in meme coins. And then here's the thing. They understand they got to create pressure valves. They got to release the pressure so people can buy. If you don't believe what I'm saying, then go look at central banks and inflation rates. The central bank, the reason that they don't just let the money flow, because that will raise the interest rate. Okay? Because here's what happens. When you release the valve and more money flows, people can buy more. When people can buy more, stores run out of supply, so they jack the price up. When they tighten down on the central banks, people don't spend as much money. Stores can't raise the prices, but because people are not buying, so prices come down. It's the same thing with meme coins. You got to create the pressure valves. You got to know how to strategically do it and not drain it. Because if you drain it, then you're going to lose that all. But if you strategically do it, you can't do it with 15 developers and they don't know each other. You can't do it. Period. You can't do it. But keep rolling, man. Keep rolling. I'm looking at it. If y'all can get, and people won't believe me when I tell y'all this, if y'all can own about 80% of that token and then hold space and tell people, like, hey, we own 80%, and then y'all can start burning, because when y'all got 80%, y'all got a lot. And then start burning some of that token. After people buy, y'all can turn it into something, but y'all got to get a hold of the social media stuff. You got to get a hold. I mean, right now the website and everything looks good. Do y'all have control of the websites and stuff like that? I mean, it's a decent website. They got gear and stuff. Because you don't want somebody to own this, and then y'all get it going and they just like shut the whole web page down on you. So y'all gonna have to own a lot of this stuff. I'll find a way. But right now it looks good. It looks like y'all taking some time to get it. And you're on CoinGecko, which is really good. You got it there. So did the developer get y'all on CoinGecko, or y'all did that yourselves? Because that's not bad. Because CoinGecko don't really put you on there unless you got some kind of backing. Or did y'all have pretty good? Yeah, we have control over everything, even the X. We just had issues with the 2FAs. Okay, working with X support to sort it out. Yeah, once y'all get control of that, and then like, oh wow, okay. Hey, I got some other people in groups with me. They probably were. I probably could connect y'all to because they trying their best to get things on CoinGecko, and they were asking me, and I tried to give them some information, but I really couldn't give them the information they needed to get on CoinGecko. So maybe you can DM me, help me out with that. I can tell them too because they really trying to get stuff on CoinGecko, and they were struggling like crazy. I don't know if it's. I thought it was a liquidity thing with that, but I don't know. But that's pretty good getting on. Are y'all trying to get on Coin Market Cap too? That's another feed in itself. Just trying to get it. Because right now, I mean, if y'all got all the social medias, and let me show you, they are on CoinGecko right here. And let's see, trading volume 30K. Okay. Circulating supply, the amount of coins are circulating, total supply. I don't know, I'm just seeing here right now. On volume. So Coin Market Cap wants they want a lot of volume. How much volume does Coin Market Cap want for y'all to get on that end? Oh, we had 20K votes on CMC Coin Market Cap. Oh man, so that's pretty good. Hey, I tell you, man, if you can, I don't know if you're watching me on Spaces, but DM me some information. I would love to talk about that in the video. Without giving like, other people's stuff away, but like there are a lot of meme coins that really need help with this. Like getting on CoinGecko, Coin Market Cap, and they really struggle. And I think that would just be a great video if I could point them in, some of the directions of how to do that. So just DM me on X and let's talk about that. But again, man, we got a lot of people tonight, man. Look here, boy. I've been on here 2 hours. God, oh man, 2 hours.
Oh my God!
2 hours. 2 hours, man. That's been a long time. But again, 141 people in here tonight. Man, that's pretty good. And we've been on here for 2 hours. We've been talking about memes. Memes can be tough, but memes can be good. And the thing about memes is you can create a meme coin in the middle of a bear market. If you have a strong community, you have strong conviction, don't worry about the price. Don't worry about the number of tokens. But if your people at the top are strong and they believe in the token, develop your community and let your community understand what you're trying to do. And your community can flow with you. You can create a bull run in the middle of a bear market. You can. Memes are not controlled, even though people like to tell you this, they're not controlled by Solana. They're not controlled by Bitcoin. Memes are controlled by people. And when people make a decision to pump a coin, you can have a community get small buys and they can pump it to the moon. When people decide to make the meme coin go down, they can start selling and the meme coin will go down. When people want to keep a meme coin at a certain price, they will stop all selling and the meme coin will stay at one price. People control memes. People who own the memes control the meme. So Think about that the next time you buy a meme. Can you talk to the developer? Can you get in their space? How long have they been there? How long are they holding? Who are the top wallets? How long have the wallets been there? Look at those things. Take out all these little small factors. Don't take your emotions out. Take the fear of FOMO out. Take all that out, and please look at just those things. Okay. Find one developer that you can rock with and go through the fire. Embed yourself in the community. All right. Now, there are some memes that they have it. They have the one. You got some people, memes, who like to launch and they like to get the buy. You have to decide what you want to do as an investor. Are you a true degen that just like the thrill of buying and selling on the run? You're degen. If you're a person who wants to steady, get in a community to steady, that they're there talking every night, you have to decide. Stop looking at memes like layer ones. I'm sorry to tell you, they're not. But you can make money investing in meme coins. You can. Trust me. But you got to embed yourself in the community. Well, it's been real, man. 2 hours and 1 minute. Man, I got out there. I don't know, man. I feel like I got my mojo back. But I do want to give a shout out to those communities. Steve, the Steve community on Solana, the bar community on ETH, the P-bar community on ETH, the Mad Alfred E. Newman on Solana, Wojak on Solana, NFPC on Solana. And if I didn't call your name, I missed you. I do apologize. But do send me a DM. Send me a DM. And let me drop in your space. Let me get a feel, talk to your community. And I'll be happy, man, to do a video. Bar, I think I got another one coming out on you guys. Thanks for smashing up the live tonight. Definitely going P-Bar, I'm going to look definitely look into you. I want to get in your space. Steve, want to come and talk to you guys. And Matt Alfred E. Newman, I'm going to get over there with you guys. I've kind of talked to y'all directly. So I got a good understanding of what y'all are doing too. And so let's get these gems, man. Let's get these gems. Let's get these meme coins that we can really make money on it. And if you want to follow me on my meme launching site, that is DGen. I don't Pump Fun. I did one, but I'm staying away from Pump Fun. I do have a site on DGen on the Crypto Secret X. You can just follow there. And I do launches there like periodically. Like I said, I haven't launched in a long time, but DGen has really added some things in there that has got my blood just flowing. But I am going to do another dedicated video toward P-Bar, Bar, the gold standard. Thank you guys for sharing the video, because it took time to go in and make it, but you showed appreciation, you showed love, and that is, I definitely appreciate that. I enjoy your X spaces. I enjoy listening to people talk. I enjoy talking about it, and y'all talk about it a lot, and I appreciate that. Thank y'all. If you haven't jumped in them spaces, go ahead and jump in there. Don't let somebody paint the picture for you. You go find out and let them paint the picture to you. And then once they paint the picture to you, you don't need to paint another one. But it's been fun, man. And like I always tell you, I'll say this till the wheels fall off, man. You will never learn how to swim without jumping in, and you will never climb a mountain without stumbling. This is Chris with Crypto Secret X. I'm out of here.
War's over, but a soldier on, still
battling the ghost, no, no, no. Oh. Still struggling to see the signs, too heavy for a heart like mine to say.